Welcome once again to another Yali Creators video.
We're back. I'm Kudam Zembe.
My name is Calvin Mutize, and we're just gonna finish off today with this amazing storytelling series that we've been doing.
Yes.
And today we want to talk about this one thing, is that I walked into, mobile internet in Africa is still a challenge. It's not strong, it's not certain. Even if you have a home Wi-Fi, sometimes you need to go to the internet cafe.
Yeah. But we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Yes.
The standard and the quality is growing. I remember a couple of years ago, a gig used to be $100.
Yeah. It was crazy stuff
and
like
now, a gig in Zimbabwe is about 29, 30 bucks.
Thereabouts.
Like that. I saw $1 for 1 gig promotion.
Yeah, but
anyway, but it's. I remember I walked into an internet cafe and I saw this one young kid. He had this $2. He bought his 1 hour pass for him to use the internet, and I was sitting across the room, and for the 1 hour I was on my computer. Every time I lifted my head, I would see him watching YouTube videos.
Right.
And he was just watching Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Lady Gaga. So,
Nicki Minaj.
And Nicki Minaj. So he spent his $2 that he has worked or that he's gotten somehow. He's 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
And he's spending 1 hour watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether he's a creative, he's a musician, whatever it is, whatever the story is.
Yeah.
But I think the challenge we have is that even as mobile is becoming more accessible in Africa, what is the internet all about? Why should we harness it? Because besides, Facebook is important, guys.
True.
It's important to connect, to know people, families, relatives who are abroad.
True.
Twitter is the same thing, Instagram, But besides these three, internet, that's not internet.
Yeah. So I think one of the most important things is realizing that the internet is a platform that is, I think, possibly one of the greatest inventions of our time.
It is
right?
the greatest invention.
So yes, the greatest.
After candy.
So of course nothing beats coffee. So the thing is this, that social media plays a very important role in terms of, like you mentioned, connecting with people, the social aspect of life. But of course there's also the productive element that we can utilize social media for.
Which a lot of people do not know about.
Yes. Yeah. So for example, with Facebook, if you've got a page, you can boost your page, you can advertise, promote your page, increase the number of likes that you have. And that helps in a number of ways. One of those ways is that it also helps you to have more presence. Because when you refer people to your page and they see 3 likes, it's like, okay, why should I like it? But when you refer people to your page and there's 1,000 likes,
you're like, okay, so he's serious, he's doing something.
Exactly. So there's things like that, things like Twitter. But all these things, again, goes back to that issue we spoke about, intentionality. To say, if we simply use social media as a platform to interact with people and post selfies and whatnot, yes, it's fun. But then what?
Then what?
Then what? That's the magic question, right? But there's so much more that we can do. And so if we look beyond YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, there's things like just being able to search for information.
I think for me that's the greatest part of the internet. The internet has allowed information flow. Before, you had to have a book. And in Africa, we know that sometimes books are not there.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like sometimes, I remember when I was in high school, we'd share
textbooks.
Three of us would share a textbook. And we'd change it 1 week here with the book, next week it's the book. But the internet, if you have internet access to mobile data, even home data or even internet cafe, it gives you access to information. And
it's amazing.
Africa, creatives, young people, the internet gives you information.
And that is one of the most amazing things, which we often don't realize. So for example, the fact that Kelvin, if you come up with an idea, right, you can, before you even launch your idea, before you even develop your idea, you can just quickly Google. Just search, where else has this idea been implemented? There's nothing new under the sun, right? And so the fact that you've got that opportunity to cross-reference and
not just in your local country or region, but across the nation, and
across the globe.
And across the globe.
Yes. So that is a very, and we often underestimate that, but I think that is an amazing thing. That's number one. The second thing is also that you get the opportunity to expose yourself,
Yeah.
right? So it's exposure to what's going on out there, but it's also giving people exposure to you to say, okay, here's who I am. I'm a drummer, for example, right? I'm a drummer, and no one knows about me, but I can begin making videos, posting those videos on YouTube, and other people will begin to notice me, other musicians.
Have a website, and then just
You see what I mean?
teach people how to play music, how to play drums
All of that for free. So all these amazing opportunities are there, but like any other thing, if we don't take advantage of them, or rather if we don't know them, we won't utilize them.
That's true.
Right? The number of times that something is mentioned, someone will send a message and say, guys, how do I do this? Or on a group, guys, how best do I do a business plan? And my immediate thing is...
Before we talk about that, there's a website called www.businessplans.com, bizplan.com. It's free. Just put in your idea, and it kind of like helps you it just helps you with structure.
Structure, yeah.
Of your idea as a business plan.
Yes.
There's a marketing plan. There are websites with free.
All kinds of things. But the point simply being that we need to learn to make productive use of the internet. Another thing that we've actually got a project we're running with our company. It's a technology education project. One of the things that I've learned as we've been running this project is the fact that there's so much access to content, free content out there.
There's so much free. Anything you want to learn in life.
It's ridiculous.
Anything you want to learn in life. Someone has done a video on YouTube.
Exactly.
Online.
So there's no reason why we should be struggling with some of the things we struggle with. We've got so many examples. You can get mentorship. You can get, there's so much that you can learn just by utilizing.
Just by sitting on your phone, on your tablet or computer. I wish that boy in the internet cafe was watching a video of how to make good music than watching Jay-Z.
Exactly.
Because Jay-Z already made music and you can listen to it on your phone.
Yeah.
But you can just go to YouTube and actually watch someone teach you how to make music on your phone. Because now you can make music on your phone. You can make music on an iPad, on a computer. So for me, I realized that the internet has actually allowed us information which we did not have 30 years ago, 50 years ago, 10 years ago.
True.
We have a lot of information that we have now. And at the end of the day, as young Africans, as creatives, there's someone who's done a tutorial about what you do. There's someone who has done a video editing that you've done. There's someone who has talked about how to write a play, how to write a screenplay, to be a screenwriter, how to be a cinematographer, how to write a book. Someone has done a video about it.
Make use of it.
Go online and watch that. Instead of, I know. I'll give you a classic example. I work with a lot of young people. One day I wanted to use a computer because my computer was struggling with connecting the VGA cable. And this young man, I said, please, can I use your computer to connect? I want to project this presentation on the screen. And when I opened, the page that it was open was a whole folder full of C's. I'm like, how often do you watch C's? Like, I didn't do anything, so I just watched C's. I felt like cringing in my stomach.
That's crazy.
Like your whole computer is full of series. But why not spend time actually learning how to make the series?
It's crazy. And you know what? So it brings us back to the fact that the individual, right? The individual. Okay. So you need to learn now. The access is there. The information is there. Discipline. You've got to have the discipline to engage with this information and all this content. The second thing is that you've got to have the desire, right? The desire. Just to say, okay, this is what I want to be. This is what I want to become. So the issue of discipline is a huge one. To just discipline yourself to learn that particular craft. To read the book, to listen to that video, to watch to the end, and practice it. That's going to be my third point, the practice aspect. That the more you practice, I know they say that practice makes perfect. My drum teacher always used to tell me that practice makes permanent. And and you're saying that
practice makes permanent.
Yes, so that the more you practice something, the more it becomes a part of you.
And there's a rule in the creative industry that if you practice at 10,000 hours, you become...
There you go.
You become better.
A pro. Actually, 10,000 hours, Malcolm Gladwell says that's what you need to become a pro.
You become an outlier. You become a pro.
Exactly. So let's make use of that. If we lack discipline, if all we want to do is entertain ourselves, if all we want to do is watch cool videos, so we leave and just...
Viral videos, epic fails.
Yes.
Satire, comedy...
And all that other, and all that, and there's a place for that. There's a place for fun. It's I think we're doing a huge disservice to ourselves and to our continent, to be honest. We've now got access to things that our parents' generation never had.
And might not even have access.
You see, so let's not abuse it, or let's not just leave it there. Let's maximize on it. Yeah.
I think one of the things that I really also want to one of the things we want to end up talking about is that online there are a plethora of platforms.
Yeah.
There are websites that can give you free access to business plans.
Yeah.
To how to create a content, how to create a visually stimulating video, how to create basically anything.
True.
There are websites that have got one website I know, African Opportunities. It's a plethora of opportunities for people to study abroad,
yeah.
to collaborate, to be part of projects. There are job internships.
Yeah.
And there's so many like freelancing websites. You can work from your house and earn $5 per cover. I know a friend of mine who's a designer.
Yeah.
All he does is just get jobs. There's a website
online,
Fiverr.com,
mm-hmm.
Fiverr, FIVVER,
mm-hmm.
and then he gets $5 for every cover page of a book he creates.
Yeah.
That's passive income. That's not income that if you want to do it full time, yeah. But there's so many, a plethora of websites. www.bplan.com, business plan, www.africanopportunities.com.
So so you know what? The thing we're just trying to communicate to everyone here is that make use of the tools that are there.
Yeah.
Stop complaining that there isn't this. There's so much.
You
manage your time better, discipline yourself, and just become more productive by using what's already
there.
Accessible to you.
There's a plethora of information. There's a plethora of websites. There are people who are looking for you sitting at home. They're online. They've posted a call. We're looking for people who can do this thing. You have your talent. You're sitting at home and you're busy watching series. But someone has a job offer for you. Someone has an internship offer for you. But you need to go out there. Get off your behind in your chair, in your bed.
And let's start doing this. We need to build this continent, guys.
This continent, we're 1 billion, so diverse. But we need to come together and build Africa and change the African narrative.
True.
My name is Kelvin Mutize.
And I'm Kudam Zembe.
As Yali Krebs, we are saying sign out.
Peace.
See you later.